A new monthly Lost Legend was released today for Minecraft Legends. It's called the Breakout, and it comes with a new skin reward for a bird. The whole point of the Lost Legend is to pretty much start at the beginning of the game and then beat the final boss as quickly as possible. This can be done in a bunch of different ways and even faster than how I did it, but today I will be showing you how I completed this Lost Legend in a relatively quick amount of time and how I think you would be able to do it as well. So you spawn in, and on the map there's a bunch of portals, and there's one like mega portal with the final boss up here at the top for the map that I spawned in at. You start with no mobs other than the plank golem and the cobblestone golem, and then from there you can close some of these portals and then unlock new mobs to beat the game with. And what you can do is you can look at these biomes on the map and see which resource they give. I looked for one that gave redstone because redstone lets you unlock the zombies, and zombies are what we're going to be using to beat the game, or more specifically this challenge. So after raising a bunch of plank golems and stone golems, I took out this portal. And then from there I unlocked the zombie spawner, which will let me take pretty much everything else. They can take down buildings very quickly. So once I unlocked zombies, I just identified the stronghold where the final boss is at, which for me it was at the north side of the map. From there I built a little outpost outside of the gate, raised some zombies, busted down the gate, cleared my way to the boss fight. The reason why the zombies are the best, I think, for this challenge is because they can take a lot of hits before despawning, and you're somewhat short on the resource lapis lazuli, which is the blue resource that lets you spawn in mobs. You have somewhat of a limited amount of units to be able to use for this challenge, and so having super tanky mobs that can just tank tons of damage works really well for this type of challenge. As you're pushing into the stronghold to get to the final boss, you'll see that they have these launchers that can just do large amounts of AoE damage to your team, and so while they're clearing their way to the gate to enter to where the final boss is, they're going to be hit by large amounts of tower attacks, bombshells, things like that, and just being able to tank through that and destroy all these different towers is very useful, something that you can't really do with skeletons or things like that. So eventually we make it to the front gate, and then the boss fight is relatively simple. You just kind of sick your mobs on him, and then you go spawn more mobs. He's incredibly powerful with AoE attacks, where he can clear like 20 to 40 of your mobs spawned at a time, which is just brutal on your lapis lazuli count. As you can see towards the end, I was getting to like less than 20 lapis at some points, and then when I finally beat him, I think I was completely out, meaning I couldn't spawn any more mobs. But I did this little strategy here where I just cleared all the towers from the boss fight zone, and then I lured him over to some of the towers that I built outside of the gate. Eventually we were able to take him down. It seemed like a good mix of ranged and melee units. Worked out well because they would spread out and be less destroyed by his AoE attacks. But yeah, as you can see here, we beat the boss, we complete the Lost Legend, and we get the bird as the reward. So I would say overall this was a pretty fun challenge. I'm sure you can beat it in a whole bunch of different ways, but I think just clearing a portal to unlock zombies and then using the zombies to beat the game is one of the fastest methods you can do. So that's how I did it. Let me know in the comments how you did yours, and thanks for watching.